Hey guys, you can call me Glitchbite, and welcome back to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. We are going into this for the final time, unfortunately. And it is not too
Let's see
hard
how much cash
from what
you
I've
have
read.
left over after purchasing your franchise
Okay, here,
package.
hang on.
Are your
Okay, so from what I've read, there's technically two endings left, because there's like a basic ending that doesn't give you any certificates, like for just doing everything wrong for any of the like proper endings. And then there is the final certificate, which technically isn't even its own ending. Technically it just stacks onto any other ending. So, we've got that going for us. God. I've forgotten how to play this game like a normal person, after spending so long trying to max out liability. There we go. And we absolutely can just take sponsorships, because we don't have to worry about too many animatronics. Let's get that. Okay. Now, there is a few things that we do actually have to do. We can't just play the game like a normal person. These two arcade cabinets are tied to this final thing that we're doing. So, I think we can start with Midnight Motorist. Okay. And we have nothing else to place down. So, we can playtest this. And it's just a simple racing thing. You have to go against all of the cars and not hit anything. If you hit anything, it'll sort of ruin you. But you just build up speed and you try to avoid all the cars. And there's a couple different laps to it. Pretty simple. Yeah, you just want to build up speed and build up points. Ooh. Yeah, I am not very good at this, as you can probably tell by this point. Like, this style of game is not something I'm very good with. But we are on lap 4. And we have reached our goal. But that is not the goal we are actually supposed to get. We have to go back into this and play it a bit differently. That first run has nothing to do with the ending we are trying to achieve. That was just me showing you how this arcade cabinet plays out if you don't do the unique thing that you're supposed to do. So now we gotta keep going and do this again. But we will also need to go somewhere unique in the 4th lap. So this is lap 3. I just hit a car. And I want to stay down towards the bottom of the screen. Yeah. So, now that we're on lap 4, we want to stay towards the bottom of the screen, and the road will actually open up in a little minute. Right down here. And now, we are in a completely unique area. And this is a very funky song. And I believe there's also, like, an invisible wall or two that you can sort of drive into. Don't know exactly where that is. Is it? No? Okay, there's this over here. And also, you cannot walk diagonally. Come on. You know you can't be here. Don't make this any more difficult than it has to be. Okay. So, we are denied entry to a place called Junior's. Presumably that's some sort of bar. And again, I do believe that there is like an invisible wall that you can like drive off of at some point. The road's getting more narrow. Okay, so if there is an invisible wall, I've passed it. Because I know that it's supposed to be before the music cuts out. Oh, okay, here it is. Yeah. And we can go over here. There's this weird little mound, for whatever reason. So that is interesting. And now, we can go back to where the road started closing in, because that's how we progress this. In case you can't tell, I've done a good bit of research to make sure that this video isn't pointless and I actually know what I'm doing. So we park and get out. And we have a little secluded house over here. We are a very weird, like, orangey yellow man. Leave him alone tonight. He had a rough day. We're not sure who that's referring to. I told you not to close your door. This is my house. You can't ignore me like that. Open the door. I'll find a way in from outside. You're not gonna say anything else to me. So now we're supposed to just go around to the back. There's some trash cans over here. And the window has been broken. And there's two sets of footprints. One seemingly human set of footprints, and then this very clearly not human footprint set. Maybe some sort of animatronic. So, the window's broken. Follow up here. Ran off to that place again. He'll be sorry when he gets back. And that is one of the handful of things that we have to do for this ending. Now the next thing we have to do is this Fruity Maze arcade game. I have actually gotten this arcade cabinet several times, but I never actually went through with playtesting it because I had already read in advance that this has some weird ties to this ending, so I didn't want to look too far into that. but it's just a maze filled with fruit, and there's very clearly a little girl playing it that you can see every time the screen flashes. Okay. So we just gotta go around and collect all of the fruit, which I do believe is something that you can mess up. So, there's a little yellow rabbit. You can probably tell the implications behind that. Okay. So I have now run out of the magnet power-up, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I am very bad at mazes, fun fact. Like, I'd probably be a bit better at it if, I could see the whole maze, but I can't, so what am I gonna do? God. Okay. I can now grab this magnet and immediately run into a dead end. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be the one. But it's fine because you can replay this game until you do everything right. Okay, and that slug actually lets you walk through the walls, which is really nice. Ooh. And you gotta be careful with the lightning bolt, because it makes you go faster, and you can actually run out of bounds while you have the slug power. I've... Oof. Okay, let's see if I can clean this up from here. I don't think this is too good, but I might be pretty close, hopefully. Definitely cleared out a good deal of it, but I've been walking through the maze walls, so I don't really know where I am. Yeah, I am out of time. But that's fine, because you can just keep going back in until you do everything correctly. I've got a magnet, a slug, and now I've just gotten the lightning bolt. So let's just... Oh. Okay, that slug did not last as long as I was hoping it would. Yeah, I would have liked that slug to last a bit longer so I could just run through the entire place up and down and just sort of get everything all at once without having to actually solve the maze. But that's not how it played out, so let's just keep going. Now, it will cut off early if you get all the fruit, so I just gotta keep running until I get everything. And there we go, there's a whole lot down here. And I got another slug. And there we go, amazing. So we have now beaten that once. You have to beat it again. But this time, things are going a bit wrong. There's a whole lot of bloody-ish dogs, and when the screen lights up, the girl is not so happy. Yeah. So now we have to clear it again, like this. Okay. Yeah. Things are going a bit wrong in this game. And this is crucial to this final ending we're going for. I'm going to, real quick, try to make my way back over here, because I know that there's another magnet. And I want to get that so that it's a bit easier to get the rest of the things. There we go. Now let's try to make our way back over here to where that slug was. There we go. Okay, there's a lot of stuff down here. Okay. Oh, there we go. So now we have beaten it again. But we need to go into it a third time. And things are even worse this time around. Yeah. That girl is not happy. And you can see in the reflection behind her is Spring Bonnie, who, you know this franchise. You know what's bad about that. And this time around the power-ups are glitched, which is fine, because I don't think you are required to actually clear this. I think it's okay to run out of time. And the timer turned into car horns. He's not really dead. He's over here. Follow me. Absolutely chilling. And now you cannot playtest this game anymore. You can still playtest the Midnight Motorist as much as you want, but yeah. And let's also buy Candy Cadet, and let's upgrade the floor plan. Here, let's... There. And now I'm going to dump the rest of my play tokens into Candy Cadet.
Now I will tell you a story about a young woman who was sealed in a small room. In the room was a furnace, and 5 keys. She was told that each of the 5 keys would unlock one of 5 doors outside her room. Inside each room was a child that she could take with her as she fled the building. But she was only allowed to leave her own room with 1 key, not all 5. Desperate to find a way to save all 5 children, the woman melted the 5 keys together in the furnace to create a single key, hoping it would unlock all 5 doors. Of course, it did not work that way. Now her key opened none of the doors. Rather than leaving her room with a key to 1 life, she had taken with her the key to 5 deaths.
So there we go. This is a bit iffy. Like a lot of the stuff with the blacklisted ending where, like, different people said different things. I've seen a lot of people say that, like, you need the Candy Cadet stories for this ending, but I've also heard some sources say that you don't, so... We're gonna try and get as many Candy Cadet stories as we can. If we can't get them, then we've tried our best, and hopefully it won't matter. Okay. But there is another thing that we will ultimately need, and it'll be in the rare finds auction. So we're not set just yet, but for the most part we just gotta play like a regular pizzeria simulator and build up a lot of money. Yeah. And also, never mind. I wanted to get the ball pit tower, but I cannot afford it. Because I do also want to try to get all of the animatronics so I can get all the achievements.
Is now
Yeah. You're not really going to be seeing too much of these nights, because I don't plan on getting all the characters. Meaning, this is just going to be a bit of a boring little waste of time, essentially. Yeah, the only character I'm going to bring in is Lefty, because, 1, it's nice to have $5,000 from a salvage, and 2, he's gonna be in the building anyway when I have to get him to get the Rockstar achievement. But one character is easy enough to juggle. It's just an issue when, like, there's multiples, so that, like, one audio lure cannot get all of them. So we're just gonna throw back Molten Freddy.
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
And now we will be pushing forward. Hopefully we've made some pretty good money at this point. $400 is good enough, especially when you're not getting sued, and you can get this without getting punished. I don't want the ball pit tower anymore right now because it is marked down. I'm just trying to find some stuff to boost the stats a bit more. We can buy that. We can buy that. And we can't afford anything else right now. Yeah. So, let's try and get some more Candy Cadet stories.
I am a Candy Cadet.
Okay. No Candy Cadet stories today, which is a bit unfortunate. But it's fine. We're gonna buy this. And we're gonna buy some more animatronics. Just so that we have them, you know? Okay. And now, once more, we are just gonna go in and do our job. Now, hopefully with a full lineup of 4 $10 animatronics, I'll be bringing in some good money. And there we go. Now we just gotta look at William Afton and then just throw him back to the streets.
Before you... Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Uh-huh, I already did that. There we go. That's a good amount of money considering I am not getting sued. So I definitely want the ball pit tower, and now we have the rare finds auction. So yeah. We don't have the money for the stuff in here just yet, but it is fine. Let's put this down. Clean and polish. Add a coin slot. And let's play test it a little bit. try and get Music Man. And Music Man. There we go. Always good to have Music Man. And on top of Music Man, real quick, we will be buying Mr. Hugs and this stage. Gonna put him up there. Then we're gonna take him down. And we're gonna bring up Music Man, just for the sake of having him, because God, he brings in a lot of good money. We'll get the Fruit Punch Clown, because we need the Fruit Punch Clown, I guess. Okay. And now I think we are good to go. Hopefully we will be making some pretty good money. Okay. There we go. And we will be throwing out Scrap Baby. And we will be going right into the next day.
Before you...
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Okay. There we go. Good bit of revenue, I have to say. That is pretty good. Here. We can very easily take that. And now we can afford the mediocre melodies, hopefully. Okay. Now let's take these guys down. No. Okay. And there we go. God, I'm very tired, by the way, so I'm sorry, but there we go. And now we can afford all of the rock stars, technically. But I'm thinking maybe we should wait. Just a little bit. This is marked down. You know what? It's marked down, it's in good condition, and it only comes with a slight risk of something undesirable hiding inside. I think we can take this. And I think we can take this because this is the final item we need for definitely getting that final ending. Do not let your assigned child reach the exit. Your color code is green. So there's a child with an orange wristband, child with a blue wristband. We're looking for a child with a green wristband. There's a pink wristband and another blue, but we are looking for green. There was no green child, so technically we just beat that. Now let's go again. And there we go. As it turns out, the green wristband child does not want to escape. Once again, we have been assigned the green child, and we're not seeing a green child. So, at this point, you're pretty clearly starting to see something is up. There's hasn't been a green child. There's a group of pink children, and there's a child stuck outside. And that child has the green wristband. And we've just broken out of the box, who someone put another gift box on top of to hold the lid closed. So we have to go and rescue that green wristband child out in the rain, where an animatronic should not be. As you can see, the puppet's not having a good time. And the child is dead over near the trash cans. And the puppet wraps around the child and dies with that little girl. Incredibly sad, needless to say. But we just got a whole lot of money from that. So it's hard to be too upset when you have all that money. Yeah. So now we can definitely afford to get all the rock stars. Even though we can't afford Foxy right now, we'll definitely be able to afford him tomorrow. And we will also be able to get $5,000 from Lefty tomorrow, so all around, pretty good.
I am a candy cadet.
Once again, we have not gotten any stories from Candy Cadet, but I think that is fine. And now, I just very quickly want to make sure that no one got in with the security puppet. Doesn't seem like anyone did. I know that some people have said you need the Candy Cadet stories, but that's more of a luck-based thing. So if we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. Hopefully we have the certificate anyway.
Before you is an animate...
Okay, now I'm going to salvage this.
Document results. You have completed the maintenance checklist and may proceed with the salvage. Well done. End tape.
Don't forget Saturday. You want them all to be in one place.
Okay, pal. Yeah, I did that perfectly. I wasn't honestly sure if I would, because every character in the salvage has a neutral phase, a somewhat hostile phase, and a very hostile phase. And I wasn't sure which one was the somewhat and which one was the very hostile for Lefty. And I also know that at the very least with Scrap Baby, and apparently also Lefty, there are a few, like, indicators. Like, if you pause the track, sometimes you'll be able to hear, like, a bit of background noise, and that is a pretty big set-off for them. So, I had to play that very carefully, but there we go. It is now perfectly fine. And now, we can get all of the rock stars. There we go. Now I'm gonna put these two back up. Actually, I'm gonna see if... Okay, I don't have the health and safety to neutralize Lefty. But Foxy does have slightly better entertainment. And now, I think we can outright just afford... Yeah, we can just straight up afford El Chip. And we can actually also almost afford Funtime Chica, but we don't need to buy Funtime Chica. Because after today, Friday, we still have one more day to get some final money. And hopefully we'll be able to scrounge up the money to afford the Prize King. There we go. And I have nothing else left to place down, which is mildly unfortunate. No Candy Cadet stories, which is incredibly unfortunate, because I know that most of the money I got was from the Lefty salvage, which means I'm kinda gonna need the Prize King to go on sale tomorrow. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay, the game crashed, but you can see the new certificate. I am the Lorekeeper. So apparently, I've already met the requirements. Meaning, I don't even have to get an ending. It just gives it to me when I meet the requirements. But again, the game did crash and I didn't actually beat it, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna try to get, like, the final, like, basic you did nothing right ending. I'm sorry, I cannot get the, final animatronic. It sucks, but I just can't. So let's just go in and clear this. At the very least, you'll be able to see the final ending for not doing anything right. I never actually died. That just took forever because I was actually trying to isolate Lefty.
Congratulations on completing the week. Unfortunately, you did not meet your special obligations under paragraph 4. Your employment is terminated. We'll mail you your things. End tape.
And there we go. God. I just... I just wish I could have gotten the Prize King. Well, thank you for watching. My name has been Glitchbite. This has been Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. This is the last you will see me play it. Because, truthfully, all there is left is just that one last achievement from getting Funtime Chica. And that's not worthy of its own video, and I'm not gonna replay the entire game again right now, so... I don't know how this franchise can continue from here. I truly think that this is the end of Five Nights at Freddy's, which is kinda sad. But, what can you do? So, thank you all for your support in this franchise, and I hope you'll follow me to other games that I'll eventually have to play, because, again, I think there's not going to be any more Five Nights at Freddy's. So, See you on a different pasture. Goodbye.